Hi everybody, this is Sherry from Share Bear Cottage, and I've got something I've been doing that I thought for sure you'd want to see what I'm doing. Well, I hope you want to see what I'm doing. Anyway, I saw somebody, I was clicking through the channels, how you do on YouTube, and I saw somebody making clusters, and I thought, man, I haven't made clusters in a long time. So I turned it off and I came and got my stuff and I started to make some clusters. I don't know, sometimes I have 3 things, sometimes I have 4. You put anything in there you want to put, but I'll just give you the formula that I use. I use a fabric, I use some kind of lace. Oh, let me move the TV. Let me move the camera a tiny bit there. Okay, I hope you're all okay with that. Okay, I use some kind of lace. I have some buttons here just in case I want to use a button. I cut out some embroidery. I'm going to use them for interest. The point of interest. Well, this one I have one of the little embroidery flowers on top of a ticket, but you get the idea. But these are all embroidered. They're not just, in case they look a little fuzzy. I don't know, can you see the embroidery there? I think you can. Okay, yeah. So I've got some of those. I have some of the cloth ruffles that I've made out of different fabric. I also have some paper ruffles that I've made, and I've got a whole stack to do sitting over there on my sewing machine of paper, for paper ones. I have the lace, different kinds of lace. I've got some on one side, some on the other. You can use any kind of lace you have. I just had, well, I don't need this many, do I? I just had these here to, well, I'll just leave them there now. These are what I had cut up. I have some stuff that's like others, other. I can't put both my hands down here. I'm holding my puppy. Some other, other. Okay, you get it. I've got different colors and different types of, this is the one, cheesecloth. This cheesecloth right here, can you see it's really close knit? And this one is really loose knit. So they're different types and different colors. And what do I have over here? I have different kinds of fabric. You can use a lot more than this. I just got about 3 or 4. Then I have music paper, one color, and music paper, 2 other colors, and then I've got some book page, and I've got some little plain pieces, and some other kind of book page. I'm going to turn that over. Yeah. I just got this piece of lace on my desk here. Probably will use it. And let's see. What else have I got here? Another little piece of lace. These go in the other pile. Yeah. These go in the other pile here. Then what I did is I made a roll. And this is just a roll of paper that I was going to be throwing away. Let's see if I've got anything. Well, it looks plain on the back, but it had something printed on it. I just tear a regular size sheet, 8.5 by 11, into like 4 sections, and half again, and then I tear it, and I use that for my, what do we want to call this? It's really not a background. It's something that I'm going to do to hold my work in place. So And then I'll keep these in a bin, and when I want a cluster, I'll take them out, look at what colors I want, and then I will just tear them off. Because, yeah, see, there's some print. Then I'll just tear them off of this long sheet. That's all. And I found out that 5 is a good number. This one I got a little elongated, but that's okay. We can go with that. Also, I have some bling. I think that all of these need a little bit of bling, so I brought all these to my table too. All right, let me get a little drink and we'll get started. How is everybody today? I hope you're doing great. We want everybody to be doing great, don't we? I found some little paper here. Let's just use it. I'm just a ripping maniac now. I've been ripping everything up. Ripping it up or cutting it up, one of the two. So, you know, what I do is I find myself some fabric that I want to use. We'll use this one for an example. And I just take it. This was a much bigger piece, and I tore some off. So if I want a piece about, I don't know, an inch, inch and a half, I just, you know, start it there and tear it, right? And then I go the other direction and clip it and clip it and clip it again. It doesn't have to be, you know, in such order that you have to measure. In fact, it's better if you don't. You know what I'm saying? So just tear these off and put them over here in my pile. And then I'll get my strings. I should have my little string tub. I've got a little tub of strings that I was, you know, saving to make paper. Okay, so I've got these finished except for the bling. Okay, so right here I can see that I want this little leaf held down, and I didn't put glue on these. These are not glued. I've used my tiny attacher for all these. Only thing that I glued was I used a glue stick to glue them on the strip. Okay, so let's move these two out of the way for now, and let's make a couple of these. I started this strip last night and I thought, you know, I should, in fact, you can even take your little sticker. Well, I don't want that. I want the sticker part. And you can take it off your sticker and you can put it right on the staple. Can you see me? Barely, huh? Okay, let me move up a little. I'm putting glue on this because, you know, there's a little dip when you put a staple in. I want it to cover the staple, but I don't want it to, you know, rock back and forth. Well, I'm doing this with my, I'm still trying to get the right contacts. Can you believe? Yeah, I can. So, and so there's that one. It's got a little bling in the center. It's a heart. It's a purple heart in that purple flower. Okay, so what I usually do, and, you know, I may, you know, change it up, but what I usually do is get a piece that I'm going to use for my base. Okay, here's one. This is a nice strong piece for my base. Just took some of that extra white off. And then I'll take a piece. I like to have the rough edges out, so like that. All I'm trying to do is make it so each one of these items can be shown, And then I'll take a piece of fabric after you get it finished. Well, this one, let's use, because it's going to be kind of neutral if I keep going that way. All right, like that. In fact, I can put that, since it's so long, I'll fold it over a little bit. Or you can cut it off and then put that here, like that. And then I'll take maybe a piece of this, plain. Okay, let's put her down here. See how she's going to start looking. Okay, then maybe a little ticket. I cut these tickets out. I've been sitting at night, and if I'm watching TV, you know, I take and I I cut, and I'm always cutting something out and saving them, so I got tons of stuff cut. And this one, maybe kind of right like that. It says admit one. Then we need a little focal point, right? So how about a flower? What do you think of that? I don't think I like it. That's what I think. Let's see what else we got. Here we have a little other kind of flower. You know what? I'm going to use this, but I'm going to cut some of the stem off. How about that? I'm going to cut off that much of the stem. Okay. And then I'll put this little blue flower right on top of that. Okay, let's pick her up. And all we have to do is use a staple. Right like that. And she's done. Then you can put her, you know, on a piece of your roll. So when your roll is all finished, you just tear them off. Tear it off. Tear off what you want. Throw the rest back in your tub. I'm using a shoe tub. You know, it's clear and it's this size. Can you see that? Oh, yeah. It's a shoe box kind that I got from, I got it from, let's see, Amazon. Yeah, Amazon. Okay, so what I wanted to show you too was, instead of doing them one at a time like that, you can actually make your bases. So you can take your bases. Let's move this guy. Let's use some, look, I found these were in a, you know, a binder, and I left those on because I thought I really liked them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll do another one like that, 5, and then I'll do some, whoops, one of these. Whoops, I'm sorry, I'm way over here by myself. 6 and 7. Okay. Then let's put some paper like this. Actually, you know, I usually like to have my lace in between those papers and the book page. The base paper and the book page. Like that. These are kind of small. And let's use one of these instead, because those two are real small. Alright? Alright. Now I'm going to put some lace I don't know if we can use this lace. Let's try it. Lace. I want it hanging over though. Hanging over somewhere. And I'll use one of these. I do like it, you know, kind of like that. So I'm going to kind of like do it kind of like that. I don't know why. I think it just holds it better. Holds it better there. Another lace or two. How about a piece of this? When was the last time you guys made clusters? It's been forever for me. I haven't made them in a long time. Okay. How about a piece of pink? All these didn't come this way. You know, they came just either white or linen color. And all of these, you know, I dyed myself. There. Well, I don't want the paper the same direction. See how I don't want them all going the same direction? Yeah. So, let's use one of these. Right here. And if you got it big enough to go both sides, do it. Yes. Yes. Okay, there. This one's so little, I don't know, it might get lost under there. We'll try it. Okay, so now what do we want to put on? Oh, I need a lace on this one, and I have a different lace on the bottom, so I'll grab one of those. Okay. There. Like that. Well, we got to turn this one because it's like kind of going the same direction. There. Okay. How about a piece of this? This is just wrapping paper. Paper that came, you know, with the, I don't know if I should leave the whole thing. I could put it like that, but then, you see my music paper's not showing, and I want that to show. So I'm going to cut that off, and I'm going to move my music paper so that it shows just a little bit. It just has to show. Okay? What else? Oh, let's use one of these pieces. I could use that here. But I don't want straight showing if I don't have to. Okay. So there we go there. Right? And let's see. Maybe not this. This one here I'm going to cut in half. That's another thing you can use, you guys, is, and I don't have it down, but I should, and that's why I'm cutting this in half. The lace, the paper lace, you know, like the edge of a paper napkin or, you know, something like that. Like that. And you got to be careful because when I do this, man, I just seem to, I don't know, I think I like this one on the top of that one. I seem to just get them bigger and bigger. You got to keep them, you know, kind of reserved. Reserved. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is, oh, we have to put fabric. Okay, then we put like a piece of fabric here. And this is in place of my fabric. Okay, and a piece of fabric over here. And, oh, look, I got a little tiny piece of velvet. I'm going to use that. Here, this one's pink. I'll put it on here. And I'll put the little piece inside. Like that. Okay. I'm losing my place now. See how I'm doing? I'm losing my place. Okay, this one's got pink on it. but that's a different pink. Do any of this have pink? No. Ouch. Yikes. Okay. How about a little piece of blue? No. Here? Right there. Okay. How about some green? There. Has little pink flowers. How about some, we don't have fabric on this one. Let's get the neutral. The neutral. Okay, are we looking good? Good so far? Now we can take and, okay, little flowers. Oh, here they are. Let's see what we got here. Now, some flowers that I did are bigger than the others. And, you know, I know that. Okay, now this little piece of lace is not showing, so I'm going to put it over here by the music paper. This one looks like it's going to fall out. There. I don't know that I like that one. I have some smaller ones in here. Let me see. There's one that says Ticket. I like that one. Ticket. Oh, this is a good size. Here, I'll put it right there. Oh, and this one's a good size too. I'm going to take the Ticket off of this one though, because this red one goes better with that fabric. Okay, and here we've got some pink. Okay, and what do we got here? Oh, I'm looking in my bag. That's what I'm doing here. Now this is a rose with a couple other flowers that are embroidered. See how that's embroidered? Isn't that cool? Yeah. Oops. I took it back. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe here. I kind of like it there. Whoop. Now you notice I didn't, I did not use any, oh, this will look cute, any ink on any of the edges. And I always ink everything. That looks really cute with that fabric. Okay, we got one more, two more to make us finished with our focal point. Don't like that one there. Yeah, this is the strangest color mauve, that velveteen. Really is different. A little hard to match with really anything. That looks kind of cool. Okay, so let's get our stapler. So look, we got 7 done, and then I was doing a lot of deciding there. Just make sure you got everything where you want it and pick it up. I'm probably going to take some more of this white off. Yep. Put this back up here. I kind of like that with the fabric. In comes tiny attacher. And there it goes. Now, instead of having these floppy, usually I just put one. I put as few as possible, but I don't want these flopping all over, so I put a few. Okay, she's done. All right, I'll pick this guy up. Let's move this here. Now the thing about this is, once you do it, and you get it all, you know, ready, If you don't like the way it's arranged, rearrange it. It's not glued. Yeah, it's not glued. Which is great. To me, it is great. I might cut some of this off, but for right now, I'm going to tiny attach it. Right there. Now this I want to cut off. Yeah, just like that. Might use that on something else. Now I could glue some of this down if I wanted to, or I could put in it another staple right on the stem. There, now it's laying down flat. There we go. This one I like just kind of how it is. I love this gray. It looks kind of like a gray green. There we go. This one here, love it too. I'm thinking now, can you tell? I'm silent. I want this to show, and some music to show. Okay. Now, there, that's better. Yeah, I haven't had any of these in my journals for a long time, and I thought, I knew something was missing. All right, now here we go with this one. I do want that to show. I should probably, maybe I'll take this page out and put this in, because this has this to look at. Okay, let's attach it. See, now this one only has 1, 2, 3, and then a little teeny tiny piece of lace. So, I don't know. Just so it looks good, I guess that's what I'm after. There we go. And this looks good to me. So I'll put 2 staples in this one because it's a big flower. One there, and looks like I might need to take some of that off so I can get this in the other. Get that in the other staple. Yes. There we go. Almost got that to curl. And then this one. You know what I got? Oh, it's tiny. I was going to say, I didn't put any, what do you call it? Book page in here. But I did. I want my music to show. There we go. Do you ever have such rough hands, everything sticks to your hands? Yeah, that's what I'm going through right now. Yeah, these are cute. These little flowers are the same as these, only these are yellow and those are white. Same kind of flower though. I don't think I got that one in. I'm gonna do another. There we go. Got 7 of them done. So what I do here then is I finish there's 4 and 5. So I'll finish filling this guy up. And there's 2 ways I can do it. I can just put a little bit of glue like that. There we go. And if you have something sticking up like this, you don't want to use another staple, all you need to do is put a little tiny bit of glue on it. A little tacky glue. It'll work. Right there. Tack it down. You're good to go. Whoa, that went right in. I'm surprised because of these contacts. Okay. Now, what was the other way I was going to show you how to... Oh, you could actually staple them to the paper. But I'm just using this, or you can use a little piece of I'll show you. I brought some in here just for that. Double-sided tape. Yep. And there. That's 2 of them. I was going to say that's awfully. I wanted to have the flowers up. Uh-oh, I broke a flower. Well, I think it's okay that way. Okay. There. So there we are. We've got another set to choose from. So, oh, and I used a bobby pin when I was in the other room. I didn't have a clip, and it worked great. So, who knew, huh? It's just enough to make it so there's plenty of room that it'll stick in your tub, yet, you know, the size of a big foot. That's all you need. And put a little dab of glue there. And then your beautiful cluster. Yep. And a little dab of glue here. And your next beautiful cluster. And another dab. If I do one more, I'll have them done. Should I do that? I'll have this one done. Let's do one more. Okay, so we'll get our base. I'm going to use this again. I really like that music paper. And a piece. These are awful small, Sherry. What did you do? I won't use a book page. I'll use a piece of this. Alright. Piece of that. Piece of fabric. Let's do with the blue again. I like that. Okay. Like that. And oh, I wanted to show you this. Let's do this too on this one. I'm going to cut a little piece of this off. These look real cute on here, on the top. Oop. Oh dear. I'm such a klutz, but I wanted to make one with a button on top. Well, I might do that, maybe one of these. So let's see, where are we? We're up to our fabric already. We can use a piece of this too. This vellum. I had this vellum left over. Stick it out there. That looks kind of good. And lace. Probably forgetting something, right guys? I want my fabric on the top. I think this goes this way. I'm not sure. Then this. Then I'm going to put this on top. Just like that. Okay. Staple her together. Put a little glue. A little bit of glue. Whoa. Oh, getting close. Oh, real close. Okay. Good thing I got some more. Yeah. See how this is sticking out a little bit here? I want to have it torn a little bit more. Yeah. Just like that. All right, let's see. I'll put that one there. Now what we need to do, you know, is decide on some bling here and there. Well, I got pearls and gemstones and the purple. Don't have anything purple here. Then I have some bigger gemstones. And I have some, these are that, what are they, areola, not areola. What do they call this? It's that rainbow effect. Iridescent? It's not iridescent either. Let's put a couple of these on. Pretty, pretty. Hold on just a second. Okay, I decided that I'm going to put some bling on here, but I wanted to get a button that I wanted to put on. Hopefully, I'm going to put it on with Fabri-Tac. I did buy some new glue, instead of E6000, it's B7000, and it's for, you know, jewelry, anything like this you wanted to add on. This has a little clock on it. It's really cute and butterfly. Really, really cute. I don't know if I'll put some little bling in there. I don't think I have small enough bling for that. But I got my tweezers out. Let's get some bling going over here. Now these have sticky on them already, and I think the sticky might be enough. Very, ouch, very, very sticky. I was trying to get under it and I got my finger. Oh, adorable. Now, these things you got to remember, you can go as far as the moon with decorating these things, you know. It's totally up to you. But you don't want to get so chunky that, you know, they won't fit in your book. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Yes. I think I'll put a pearl on this one. Do I want a pearl or do I want a bling? No, I'm going to put one of these on the, it's not a tulip, it's a, it's one of those. It's a poppy. She's a poppy. I like the pearl. I don't know if I like the pearl. Might need 2 pearls. Let's try 2. Because these are kind of small, these little pearls. Oh, very cute. Yep. Get over there. Now if I press down hard enough, these things are going to stay because, boy, they got lots of sticky. I'm not going to put anything on here. Those guys really don't have anything like that. What about, is that too big for that poppy? Oh, here's some itty teeny tiny ones. I can maybe put that in the button. I'll try that. But before then, let's do these guys. Now, I've had these forever. Bought these, oh my gosh, so long ago. Or they were gifted to me, one or the other. And while I have all you guys here, I want to tell you that, you know, I apologize for not getting my store back up. It it has taken me longer than I can tell you. Longer than I thought it would. I just want to put one of those there. There we go. Yeah. Let's put a couple of these itty bitty bitty tiny ones. But you know, I'm trying to take all new pictures and put some items on in my store, you know, that I haven't had in there. I've just had a few books in there that it seems like, you know, I don't know if they're just not being shown or what, but they just seem to be sitting there, and I don't think I have them overpriced. You know, they probably don't look as good in the pictures, you know. Ooh, well, that one went flying wherever it went. These babies are tiny. Ooh, very tiny. Okay. Oh my gosh, how cute are they? Oh, I love it. You can't see it. Let me see if I can hold it up for you. You can't see it. Let me show you. Look how cute. It doesn't bling for you. Aww. That's so sad. You know, it doesn't bling for you like it blings for me. But there they are. There's the poppy. Ooh. And this guy doesn't get anything. I might have to put something on the leaf or something. This one got daisy-like thing, and then these guys got got pearls here, and these are pearls, but they're faceted and they have that rainbow effect on them. So that's those. Cute, huh? I love them. Maybe we can. How much time we got? I'm not sure. Maybe we can put some bling on these guys. I started. Okay, let's put some more of, do we have any here that we want pearls on? Not really. Ouch. Let's see. I don't know what I want to put on here, so I have to think about that one. I can't just do it. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, we've got a big one of these. Let's I start there. That's on this sheet. I want to put a big one there. Oh, very sticky. There we go. Oh, yes. I don't know if this one will stick or not. Maybe I took the sticky off. Okay. And what do we got here? Got something yellow. I really don't have yellow. I've got a strip of bling I think I'll put on this and this. These are those little sequin-like things that kind of look like they kind of look like rhinestones, but you know, they're not. Let's put these over here. On here. Oh, I'll do it this way. Yeah. That way. These always stick down to, you know, with art glitter glue, so I'm using that. Or tacky glue. I'm not sure what's in here. It's either art glitter or it's tacky glue. There we go. And we'll put these down. Pretty. Oh yeah, it looks very nice. Looking good. Okay, let's what should we put on here? Maybe some pearls? Or maybe these guys. These pearls might be better. These are the real sticky ones. And we're going to probably put 3 in here because this is a large flower. This one's not even pretty. I'm taking it out. So sticky. Okay. Goodness. There we go. Now remember, like I said, you know, if you've got some sticking up, put some glue on it. Unless you want them sticking up. Okay, so we got that done, that done, that done, that done. Need something for over here, and I think we'll use these itty bitty bitty ones. So guys, if you haven't done clusters for a while, you get some stuff out, you make yourself some piles and go for it. It's really fun, and you know, and put some decorations on them. You can put some more lace. You could put, you know, these kind of rhinestone things. Whatever you have. You look around the house, you might be surprised. You may have something in your jewelry box. Yep. It is possible. There, that looks very cute. Alright guys, well, I'm not going to keep you any longer, but I wanted you to see what I was working on. And if you haven't done these, like I said, get busy, make some. So, you know, it didn't take us very long to do that, and it didn't take us very long. You know, most of the time was me deciding, you know. So I've got 4, well, I've got 2 completely done. Just one done, and another one, just one done. So, you know, that's how long it takes. And I've got 4 of these to put in my tub here that I've got for them. So I'm excited about that. I'll work on some more of these probably and fill up my tub, and I won't need to work on clusters for a while. So get all your little bits and pieces and get them in there, turn them all different ways, and have fun with it. All right, guys, I'm going to say bye. Come back and see me. Remember, if you like this video, found any kind of inspiration in it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. You know, if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Well, maybe bye.